Again, I'm not asking like the game to do this when I'm like actually driving, but why does this happen? Also,
And
why
why
is Caesar
you?
in front of Yash now?
No,
Okay, so my
Yash is
lobby
still leading.
is so
Glitched.
yeah. This appears to be
Oh,
um.
there's a yellow flag somewhere. Who spun?
Okay, now it's correct. It's course corrected itself because that's very weird right there. It
Okay,
would have been weird
Jishnu is back in the pits.
for the viewers as well. Captain Santu spun.
Oh God.
That is a
And
very
Jishnu is
weird.
back
That
in
is
the
a very
pits.
weird manner to spin because to me it looks like he's just gone straight on. Which I don't
Yeah.
know how you do in the wets because you can't surely you can't aquaplane in intermediate conditions. And now a lot of why did Jishnu pit again?
And he's gone back on wets.
Yeah,
Did
but
he
he was
have a
on like two
damage?
lap old wets.
Yeah, I think he had a damage. If
Um,
not, could be.
yeah. So,
There's another yellow.
oh, it's happened.
I
Yeah.
see a blue car.
It's
Yeah,
Mosquito.
GRL Mosquito.
Yeah. As I was going to say, now we have a definite from P1 to P9. They're all on intermediates, and P10 down
Yeah,
they're on wets.
wets. Except
So it
oxidize.
should give us, yeah, except for Oxidize. But
Yeah,
look, Jishnu is actually like he's bleeding time to Sumer. He's lost a second since he came out on track to him. Of course, his tires
yeah.
will be
His
cold,
tires
but
would know. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and at this point, I don't even think the leaders are really considering stopping. To be honest,
If watch out for If he's on Thakurva's tail, and so is Easy Level on If's tail.
yeah, this is now a train of three.
Yeah,
And if they're not careful, then Sumer will catch up and overtake all of them, which I think he will,
correct.
considering he has
He will
fresher
do it. Yeah,
tires. I think Sumer will be looking to try and make inroads into P5, which is Captain Sandhu, which I still don't
I
understand exactly what happened there because to me
yeah.
it was very weird spin.
I think
Uh,
the guys in front have no
oh,
plans
and
to.
Sumer gets a 3 seconds.
Sumer.
Oh no! Oh my
I
God!
think the guys in
Jishnu
front
now
have
pits
no plans to pit.
again.
What's he doing?
I asked this last time. Why do these Haas guys work their pit crew so much? They had a combined 8 pit stops in
In
Baku
Baku.
between the two
Yeah.
of them, and now I think Jishnu's on a 4 stopper
Oh God.
already. Wait, let me actually
Oh, he's
just.
on Inters now. He's on Inters
Yeah,
now.
so he's just given up on that strat. To be honest, I
Yeah.
don't
It didn't help
really
him.
see how that would have worked. Yeah, he is on 4 stops, and IF has done 2 as well. So they've once again done 6 pit
Yes.
stops between them. It's this is very confusing. Mind the delta, of course, because it says that well, technically the delta is correct because it says that Caesar is negative 141 and then Wicket Wiki is plus 149. It's just that the delta is only correct for the two of
Yes.
them.
I think Shadow started to gain some time on Yash. Is Yash struggling?
I don't really know.
Yeah, I think he is struggling a little. I see him take the corners carefully.
Yeah, and has he burned through his tires quicker
Maybe
than Shadow?
yes,
Because if he has, then yeah.
because Shadow just caught up like a second. Oh,
Oh,
Yash almost.
and as we say
Yeah,
that, Shadow's road goes ahead and makes it. I think we should just stop saying.
yeah.
Now big gaps
Especially
have
when it's
opened
with
up
these
in the
two.
top five. They were all quite close with each other a couple of laps ago.
Easy
But
level is right on Ayuf's
yeah, easy level
engine.
right
Yeah.
on the rear of Ahif as we
Yeah.
enter the closing act.
And both of them are on the same age of tires.
Yeah, everyone's on the same age of tires except for from P1 to P8. Sumer is the first guy on
Pressure
in this,
tires.
but do you really think Jishnu needed to take that risk of like constantly changing his tires, considering he was here sixth where Thakurwa is right now, and
I think
he is a championship contender as well. So
yes. No, but I think Jishnu expected it to rain harder because it did pour in between,
yeah, but
and
do you think that
he
he should
shouldn't
have
have
waited
taken the
for
chance.
somebody else to
Yeah,
go on that gamble first instead of
correct.
trying to?
He should have.
Because really he could still get points off of this, but Mosquito is 47 seconds behind Sumer, so he's not getting any higher than that.
Yeah.
Unless there's a safety car, which
or something, yeah. Which
is proving highly unlikely. Because not only do you have to crash here in France, you have to go all the way to the wall.
Which is not possible.
Yeah, and it's raining as well, so
yeah.
You're carrying lesser momentum. Meanwhile, Jishnu does overtake Kalyan down the inside. Kalyan have a decent, respectable race in P12. He would have been probably higher up if he hadn't pit for wets. Gosali and Shadow are remaining quite steady with their gap.
Yeah.
Captain Sandhu is slowly beginning to catch back up to Wicked Vicky, and I think that battle will heat up right at the end. And Caesar is now actually catching up to Shadow. Now, normally when we say this, something horrible happens to the guy as Ahif. Goes down, no! Ahif and... Remember, Thakur introduced Ahif to these leagues.
Exactly.
Maybe...
easy level.
And now easy level trying to go around the inside. And I think they need to be careful that they don't let Sumer, who almost oversteers into... Oh, but look at that throw from Sumer. That is a double overtake in intermediate conditions on pure traction. That is a brilliant one. Masterful overtake right there.
Lovely move.
Yeah, and then easy level also used to Thakur was gone from 6 to 9.
9th, yeah.
2 corners. Now, if this was a 100% race, I think he would have pit because he would have been on fresher tires than everyone else. Because this is now a 52-second gap from 9 to 10.
9 to 10.
And is Yash Gosale going to lap people here? I believe he is. Because not only are these guys slower, and they're also on wets, which, as we've clearly seen, is not the tire to be on.
I think Yash has already overtaken somebody here. Yeah, he is...
No, he has not caught up yet to the back of...
Okay.
No, he is ahead of Abhishek and
Pradeep.
I think the top 5 have lapped these two, and he's closing up to Abhi, who's on wet, so it should be an easy one. Meanwhile, Mosquito versus Jishnu, not really a fight, because Mosquito, he doesn't have the grip. 49 seconds now. Can Jishnu do it in 6 laps? Let us know in the chat. As Abhishek gets another 3 seconds.
Oh God, Abhishek.
What's happening?
He's got a 9 seconds time penalty.
What's happening? That is...
Caesar's catching up to Shadow now.
Yeah, but of course, every time we say this, like, they have a moment. So... Yeah, I think Yash Gosalia had a few... I think Yash had a few off laps, and now he's back on it.
He's back on track, yeah.
I think that's just what it is, though, to be honest. People have a few off laps and they come back on it. Nothing really much to gather from that. Captain Sandhu is slowly starting to catch up. I think Ahif will do well to make sure that Sumer doesn't overtake him fast. Because if you overtook him now, I think he would be able to build a 3-second gap. As Kalyan also admits defeat for the wets and pits. For Inters, presumably. But yeah, look, Yash Gosalia has now caught up to Abhi, so one less lap of suffering, I guess, for these guys.
For Abhi, yeah, and the guys behind.
Yeah, and Abhi just goes and takes an escape road. He doesn't want to be bothered right there. And hopefully that doesn't cause... hopefully he goes fast enough to not cause a safety car. Okay, fine. It's very dumb, Sid. That's why I get worried.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sumer now closing up to Ahif. Can he get? I think to get this P6, he needs to get this overtake done fast and then build up a gap. And now,
I think it's going to be tough for him to gain 3 seconds on Ahif. Ahif is not a slow driver.
Yeah, but he is on more worn tires.
Sumer's got fresher tires.
He's already cleared Thakurwa by like 3 seconds, so. It's going to be close between them, but he needs to get this overtake done now. In the immediacy. Yeah, and the lamp lights are on, which is always a cool feature on every circuit when it's raining.
Sumer! You saw him drift?
Oh, he's casually just totally drifting it through there. I have not trying to cover off the inside line, but I don't think there will be a defense of that position right there as he goes down the inside. Does Sumer? Ahif just gives it to him.
Yeah, good move.
fighting that. Meanwhile, Captain Sandhu now within 2.5 of wicket Vicky as
And
Gosal
Caesar
and
within
oh my
2.2.
god of patience.
Is he on a target or something?
The only thing I'm gonna give Pidu end that his game has glitched to the point where every single corner cut is 3 seconds.
3 seconds, yeah.
But saying that, you need to cut it for the first 3 times still to get the 3 seconds. And he still cut it, so he still has cut the track 7 times.
7
Which,
times, yeah.
Yeah.
So Vivek, Sumer has gained a second
Yeah, he's
over
already a
Arif
second
already.
ahead of Arif.
Yeah.
So I think
He's
he
got
should
the
get this
pace.
position.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Captain Sandhu really now on the charge on wicket taking. And so far, this is turning into the early constructors battle. Ferrari versus Alpha
Ferrari
Tauri, the
versus
battle
Alpha
of
Tauri, yeah.
Italy. So this does
Yes.
matter quite a lot because it doesn't, because to me, it looks like, okay, Sid, this has been tagged 6 times by Azun to reduce your mic volume, which I don't know whether he's being serious or not. So,
It says mic volume, so I won't be able to increase the volume with a message just
no,
speaking.
he's telling you to reduce it. I don't.
Oh, that's the first time.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's being sarcastic. Azun being Azun.
yeah, yes, he is. So let me just quickly, as really nothing of notes happening, just going to just quickly pull
Easy
up
level
the
is on Arif's tail. I cannot really. I
Let me
think he
just
should
pull up
gain on
the.
Arif.
Okay, he's not even joking. I am not even joking. Okay, it's very confusing now.
I think he should reduce his volume.
Yeah. So Haas right now have a 30-point lead, but none of them are having a good race. So that's going to get eaten into by Ferrari and Alpha Tauri, who are 63 and 55 points. So Haas is 93 so far.
I think the Ferraris are doing well this season.
Yeah, Ferrari, Alpha Tauri, and Haas. These
Alpha
have been the
Tauri
top
doing well,
3
yeah.
so far. So just the power of Italy and Ferrari.
I said Ferrari. I insisted on saying Ferrari because in real life Ferrari is not doing best. So yeah, Ferraris are doing really well today and this season so far.
Yeah. Meanwhile, once again, Gosalier lost a bit of time, but I assume that he hasn't been backing off a bit now. There's only 4 laps left. Anyway, where's Easy Level now? Easy Level's on the back of IF again.
Yes. He's been on the field for a while now.
As Kalyan is 6 seconds, it's increasingly looking like he will get Sumer will get Ahif, but as soon as I say that, Sumer loses like 4 tenths for no reason. But Sumer gets insane traction out of this turn heading onto the main straight, which is so good because you are not only getting time at the corner, you're then gaining time on the main straight itself. Caesar, meanwhile, he's going to lap Mosquito.
Yes, that's
who is still on wets, by the way. It's not even raining anymore.
Abhi and Mosquito on wets.
Yeah, it's not even raining anymore. Why is Vishnu pitting?
Again? Yeah.
He's also. Why would you need to take the gamble? You were already in the points. Oh, Sandhu's DNF!
Oh my god. What happened there?
If that's a safety car.
What happened there?
What's happened? I don't know. Where's his car? Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it in the. But I don't think. Because if he does, then Jishnu's a genius.
I don't think there'll be a safety car now.
Oh, meanwhile, even easy level sprinting for I assume it's for softs. But
I mean,
do you think there's enough laps left for them to catch up?
I don't see the need to pit because I mean the safety car is not going to come.
Jishnu, he was in the points. I don't know why he constantly keeps taking these gambles. At least for easy level, it somewhat makes sense. At the worst, he's going to finish his 8th.
8th, yeah.
And the best he could finish, he could probably end up in like the top 4 if he really tried. And Shadow's not going to be happy about that one. Captain Sandhu DNFing because he was in a guaranteed settled 5th place. There is 10 points gone in the constructors.
No, but I don't see the reason to pit right
There's
now.
not enough laps in my opinion, even if the dries are faster. And it's not even dry yet. You can still see it's quite damp on track. Maybe on the last lap it will be faster, but
Maybe,
And
but
even oxidized fits now. This is very confusing.
I mean,
There's
they
only
have
three
nothing to
laps. I
lose.
mean, in all fairness, to oxidize, he is 49 seconds
Yeah.
behind the next
Oh
car. So
wait,
Jishnu up into P10 now again.
easy
Uh,
level is 6 seconds. I mean, he's gained 6 seconds over his previous lap, previous best lap.
but that still
So
wouldn't
I
be
think the softs are
enough.
working. Yeah, the softs are working,
Yeah, but
Nico.
that still wouldn't be enough. We're already on lap
It won't be
26.
enough.
He would have to
Yeah.
gain 11 and he would actually have to gain 23 seconds on the last lap. And look, he's actually
Yeah.
lost out on the traction zone.
Traction, yeah.
So it's very confusing. Meanwhile,
Or
Shadow
is he
has.
going in for the fastest lap?
Wow, I don't know
I
whether he'll
guess,
be able
but
to do the fastest lap. I have pitched on
I
the
have
last lap.
pits.
What are you
Why
doing? Why would you
would
pit
they
on the
pit?
last lap?
Oh
Why would you pit
God!
on the last
So
lap?
did Thakurwa. What are they doing?
It's the last lap, guys. Don't pit. This.
I'm out of words.
I know.
I'm absolutely stunned.
If Yash Gosalia pits this lap, I will have officially lost it. What are they doing?
What are they doing? Commentators amazed. Oh shit, Sumer.
Oh, Sumer gets another
Oh
3
God.
seconds.
Yeah, but
That's
he's
probably him
safe.
out now.
Yeah.
Racing. But what are they doing? There's no way
Uh,
AC11 would have overtaken
no clue.
Thakurva or IF. I mean, it is dry now, but like,
What are they doing?
surely they wouldn't have caught up 20, whatever seconds it was.
And Easy is like 2.5 seconds behind IF. Why would IF even pit?
Why would Thakurva pit? He's actually lost the position too easy.
Yeah.
Because
God,
look,
what are they
Sumer,
doing?
he's on Inters, but it's
Yeah.
not gonna matter as Yash Gosalia starts the last lap. Because they would have to gain 27 seconds on him in one lap.
What are they doing?
And look, I have been Thakurov at like what 3 seconds detached, so they would have had to gain
Yeah.
21 seconds or something, which is still very impossible.
Absolute
I do
no-brainer.
question Thakurva here more than I have because I have maintained the
Yeah.
position. Why has DRS? It's the last
It's
lap,
enabled,
guys.
yeah.
I don't understand. It's a very confusing. These guys do not have the right to talk about Ferrari's strategy anymore. They have lost that right. I don't know.
Oh
Because look
God,
at
what are they
all of
doing?
this is that URL Pradeep's ghosted car is in P11, 22 seconds ahead of Mosquito, and Jishnu gets the 3
Jishnu gets a
seconds.
3
Jishnu gets
seconds.
the 3. Oh my god, that's gonna light up Oxidize.
Yeah, Oxidize will start
Meanwhile,
pushing.
Yash Gosani is really struggling now on this last lap.
Oh, he's...
It's
Oh,
gone down to
Shadow.
1.8.
Yeah,
But just a
Shadow's
few
catching up.
corners left. Can he make it through this right-hander that has always cursed Ferrari since 2022?
22, yeah.
But I
Ooh.
think we are just gonna run out of laps for Shadow to do anything. Because he has just got 2 corners to go. Shadow is closing up, closing, but he's just gonna run out, I think. As Yash Gosalia takes the last corner, he has, to be fair, he has basically dominated this last stretch of the race. He already has the hand up in celebration. Yash Gosalia wins in
Lovely.
France. Shadow
France.
P2, Caesar P3. And I think if there were a lap more, Shadow probably would have gotten it.
Shadow. Yes.
But brilliantly
Good
done from
racing by the guys
Gosalia.
in
He
front.
built the
Yeah.
gap up when he needed to in order to make sure that if something like that happened, it was possible for. Now we're gonna have to wait a long time, Sid, because the grid is so mixed up. And look,
What's happening
Takuma is
behind?
so fast as well. Why wouldn't he just? Oh my god. Oxidize has
God.
finished the race, so there's no way he can finish within 3 seconds with Jishnu because
Yeah.
Jishnu did not get lapped and Oxidize did. So now Sumer
Thakurwa.
has crossed the line. So all the Inter guys have finished in the correct position, in the top 5. I have now sets the
Thakurwa.
fastest lap, so he actually takes it away from his teammate, Jishnu, which I really don't know. Jishnu and Abhi are now okay. Now Jishnu and Abhisheks are the only 2 left to finish the race, which I don't know how it's happened that the guy in last place and the guy in 9th place are the only guys left to finish. But okay, Abhishek now sets the fastest lap. Can Jishnu beat this? It does matter a lot for him, of course, because there's a one extra point.
One extra point, yeah.
Especially with Shadow and Yash Goswami top scoring. But I don't think he's gonna have the. Yeah, he's not gonna beat it. He's gonna be like a 34 something. Yeah, he did
Yeah,
not. He was
35.
35 even.
Um,
So, wow.
very questionable strategy by the guys, midfield guys. I mean, wonder why they would even pit if they
Yeah,
were in a good
for
position.
the likes of for Ahif, it somewhat made sense because he would
Not
have
for
been six
Thakur,
anyway. I
yeah.
don't know why Thakur was pit because
Yeah,
he was just behind Ahif and he actually lost that position to EC level. And if he was gonna pit, why didn't he just pit on the same lap as EC level?
correct. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
that is
Yash,
your podium right there.
yes.
Um,
So who gets the fastest lap finally? Oh,
I think
it's
it was Abhishek at the
Abhishek's.
end, so no
Yeah,
one. So all of that was
yeah, no.
absolutely useless.
Yeah,
Um,
yes. But he did
so
snatch a
Sid, can you
point from the guys
just
in front.
invite these three boys to
I'll
the
do that.
party train?
Yeah. Yep.
Fastest lap
Yash,
stop.
Shadow, and Caesar. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get them.
See, because Azun keeps telling me that your audio has a problem, but I really don't notice anything on my
It's
end. So,
it's just the guy.
yeah.
It's Azul.
Yeah. Anyway, let's run
Let
through
me
the
get these
driving
guys
field
in.
order. Yash
Yeah.
Gosalian P1, Shadow P2, Caesar P3, Wicket Wiki P4, Sumer P5, Ash P6, Easy Level P7, Thakur P8, Jishnu P9, Oxidus P10. That was the last points. URL Pradeep, I'm pretty sure was ghosted for like a lot of this race. 11th, GRN Mosquito 12th, Kalyan 13th, Abhi 14th, Abhishek 15th, and then the DNF list Captain Sandhu, Anton, Vintage, Abdul, and Chugs. And Sid, I don't know how they managed to keep doing this every week. 8 pit stops last week, 8 pit stops this week. Haas,
I think the Haas team has no time to practice when it's not a race day, so they're just
yeah,
practicing it
yeah,
on during the race day. That's
yeah.
it.
The best one was when they went from wets to wets. That was the really takes the cake, I think.
And not once, twice.
Yeah. I thought they
Hey,
would. I thought
Yash.
the Jishnu would do another pit stop at the end just for the hell of it, because
That would have been a record for the Haas team.
yeah, just waiting for everyone else to join. And drivers, if you're watching this, can you please leave the lobby so we can go to the virtual showroom, because this becomes very. So
I think
Yash is
Caesar and
here.
Shadow is yet to join in. Yeah.
Yeah, Caesar and Shadow are yet to join. Let me see if they are joining. Um, um, let's see. I am waiting on their confirmation. Yes, just make sure that this team can hear you. Azun, stop DMing me. Shadow had to leave the house, go on without him, and if Caesar gives
He's not joining in.
my ears are paining. Uh, I can't say that on stream. Um, put the mic
So,
away, Sid.
oh God, Azun.
His mic quality is, I can't say that on stream as well. Um,
I
okay, he
think we
has
should
pinged me.
block this
I've
guy.
gotten 15 pings since the race ended, and that was like 2 minutes ago. So is he gonna? So is Caesar showing up or not? If he doesn't show up in the next minute, then we're taking a podium away from you. Or just inform us if you're showing up or not. Um,
We have a few questions for Caesar and Shadow, so we want them in.
yeah, I mean, I
Yash is
don't think
already
Shadow's
there.
gonna be anywhere. He already told us, so because I can just
Oh,
start interviewing. I don't want to interview the guy in P1 first and the guy in P3. If he's not showing up, then I can just interview Yash and we can be done with it. Yeah, because I think I know what you had to ask Shadow anyway, Sid. So But I don't think Caesar's
I think
joining.
he's shying away from
Yeah, I
the,
don't know why
I
he
mean,
of all
from this
people would be
interview.
shying away from that. He has like the
He was very confident on me seeing his rear wing throughout the race, so I think that's a reason.
No,
yeah.
no, you guys
Anyway,
missed a
I
lot of
think
things.
yeah, we
Quali,
saw a lot of things with regards to Shadow as well.
yeah,
Yeah, especially in qualifying, especially in
qualifying.
qualifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I think we should just start with
Yeah, I think we
Yash.
should just go at this
Yeah.
point. If Caesar joins, red flag. If Caesar joins in the middle of this, there's a red flag right there. Um, do not question the authority. Do not question my authority. Yeah. Anyway, so I mean, we would have liked all three guys to be here because it was a very interesting race in terms of tire choice and like strategy, especially since it wasn't raining at the start, but then it immediately rained. But I guess just got to have the race winner here, Yash Gosalia. Congrats. I think that's your second one of the season.
Yeah, second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are the first repeat winner of this season. I remember last season it took a long time for someone to be a repeat winner uh, in LOS. But yeah, I think that should give you the lead of the championship as well. I think after Baku, this was the best way to bounce back. And in similar conditions to Brazil as well. So are you just like the intermediate tire master or something? I don't.
To be honest, I was like, damn, that's another race win gone when I saw it started raining. But I guess Nirvana and I mean Shadow and all of them at the back were running their characteristic low wings, which actually gave me a lot of confidence because I kept seeing the ticker go up quite a bit. That last two laps were very, very drastic. My tires just fell off the cliff. I have no idea how because Shadow was just on my tail over there, and I didn't know how to keep him behind if there was one more lap to go. So, yeah, I mean, more than anything, I'm just delighted I could keep it in a straight line because I saw some of the carnage happen behind me in turn one, and that was a bit horrible because one of those cars did bump me also.
Which one
But
was that?
you'd see it in the report section a little later. So
I mean, that's really not late. I'm surprised that the reports haven't started filing in this early as well.
We've kept the channel closed in Vifix.
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, overall, I think I mean I'm just pleased with this result. I didn't expect it, so it's all the more better.
Yash, congrats first of all.
Thank
And
you.
I'll only tell you something that I was only praying that you and Shadow don't come together again. I was telling
Yeah.
Vifix the same thing.
Yeah,
I
especially at
just
the
hope
end,
these
it
two
was looking
guys.
like he would be
Yeah,
like right on your gearbox on the last corner,
correct.
and we all know what happens. We all know what happens there.
What
So,
happens when you put together?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, come on, give us the benefit of the doubt. That was what 11 laps of Baku sprint plus 26 laps, and we came together on one lap. So that's 25 laps plus 11 laps of clean racing.
It ended a driver's race. That's what matters.
Well,
Do
yeah.
you? I mean, Yash, I would just suggest you to go into the qualifying. I mean, the stream, and look at what Shadow did, and you can report him.
I mean,
Oh,
I would
wow.
not
I mean,
I would not
sorry,
endorse
but
any of this type of behavior myself. So I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut on this.
yeah, I
But
mean, wow.
yeah, I
When
mean,
a
I
steward
don't
comes up
even
to tell
think.
you this.
I mean, I don't even think. But did you ever think about going on to dries? By the way, at the end.
No, not really, because I mean the gap was
Yeah,
pretty
because
much
I think you
stagnant till two
really,
laps to go.
I think the guys up front really need to give the guys in the midfield and at the back a bit of a lesson on the race strategy because some of what we were seeing today was just it definitely has fried my brain a bit in terms of what the strategy was for like half of those guys right out there. Especially towards the end as well. I like half the grid was on like softs and then everyone's trying to push for the fastest lap or something, but then they're losing position on track to gain one extra point. I don't understand, and I think a lot of people have lost the right to criticize Ferrari about their strategy calls because that was genuinely um, some of the
Easiest things to
most
do. Oh yeah, yeah, the best.
confused.
I would say, yeah. I know we both are loss of words because of what Ferrari just did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but looking at these guys taking those decisions of going into the pit in the end was just, we were stunned. Like Abdul says, commentators amazed.
And yes, Arjun, I am extending this. I did extend this stream for that extra segment, so you'd have to hear Sid speak more. There you go. Get wrecked. Anyway, whatever it may be, that is it for this week's LOS. We shall be back next week, same time. And now let me just look over at the track that we're doing next week because I'm a professional. Abu Dhabi. So I mean, I
Oh
don't think
wow,
we'll be seeing any umbrellas out there next
where
week. So
championships are won and lost.
yeah, when championships are won and lost, we decided to do it in the middle of the season, so no manipulation right there. But yeah, we shall all see you there next time. Thank you for watching. As always, thanks to Sid for commentating. Congrats to all the podium sitters and Yash, the race winner. And we shall see you next time. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.